I mean, I'm very lucky to have had 10 years at Gartner leading their future work initiative, as you mentioned, and that provided very good insight into how leaders think and the big challenges and barriers they're up against when they're trying to drive that digital transformation. I think right now, what we're seeing is that if we look at how AI behaves, it's not like anything we've ever really known before.
It is.
And trying to implement it and bring it into the organization is raising fundamental questions about assumptions around the way that we work that are being challenged. And so, I think if we think about the classic organizational theory around productivity, it's predicated on two key inputs, right? It's predicated around we have human labor and then we have capital. And capital is there to augment human labor. And that's why we have capital expenditure and operational expenditure when we do our accounting. And as I mentioned before, we've automatically been sort of categorizing AI as a type of capital because that's how we've always treated technology. We have whole functions dedicated to managing capital, right? We have IT that manages our technology capital. We have finance that manages our real estate capital. We have HR that manages our human labor.
Right.
But if we accept that this new type of technology, this AI thing, isn't potentially a traditional type of capital, but is a new type of labor, what is going to be the organism that manages and measures that labor? Do we need a new department? Do we need new roles? Will we see IT as a department evolving completely? I would say yes to all of those questions. I think we know that it behaves incredibly differently, AI, from any type of software before it. And we need to essentially evolve our understanding of it to be able to drive its implementation and deployment effectively.
Right. Do you think we'll have HR for AI? It wouldn't be human resources. It would be HR, AI resources.
So you joke about that, but we work very closely with Harvard, and in the Work Trend Index report we released in April, we worked with them to try to understand what could a department like that look like, and they literally called it the Intelligence Resources Department.
Oh, wow.
So if we have human resources, we will have intelligence resources, which is, of course, all of the agents that we will build. Now, I'm not saying at all that we should treat agents like humans.
Right.
I don't think we should give agents performance reviews, but we will need a management and measurement system that's there to evaluate and monitor them